okay to put this on YouTube, on social medias, on my site for educational purposes, to be used for all educational
Absolutely.
purposes? Okay, great. So tell me, what good things, changes have you seen?
Well, it's one thing that I think is a good start is I'm trying to pay attention to my emotions a little more, like when I am triggered. So I'm kind of looking outside the box now, looking like, okay, this is just an emotion, it's just trying to protect me, so that's been a big help.
Good.
Just paying attention to it, paying attention to my emotions in general. Uh, so that I've definitely been trying to make a habit of, and it's definitely helped not make it seem quite as severe.
Yeah.
And then, the happy journal that I've started has been helpful too, to really try to focus on what I'm grateful for in my life. It kind of forces me to do that and automatically makes you feel good.
Yep.
So I can definitely see, you know, sticking with that, the profound effects it could have in the long term, so just, because obviously it's only been a week, and I can see where it can definitely be beneficial. I just realized that it's something you have to want to do and stick with. You can't just do a one-time thing and everything's fine and dandy and, go off into the sunset. It's something I believe you got to probably stick with,
Yep.
but it can change your life, I'm sure.
It can. It can and it does for those who stick with
Yes,
it.
I believe that's why I'm here with. I'll take all the help you can get, because I do believe in the system. I've watched Robert Smith's videos and seen just unbelievable stories of people getting healed, and it's fascinating. So I believe in the bottom of my heart that it works, but you have to put in the work and want to do it also. You
Yeah.
can't expect someone else to
Do it for you.
change it for you, So no, I'm excited. I'm That's why I say you're one of the first persons I put on my list for grateful for helping me out, and not giving me a dime of my money, and it's there's not I don't know, it's just I really appreciate that, someone that acts like they really care about someone else without ever meeting, so that's
Right.
nice to know that there's people in the world like that still.
Yes. Thank God. And I hope to stay that way. So tell
Well, yes,
me, when you think about a cancer commercial, all those commercials on television and the radio, what's it do to you now?
well, this is the thing I realize. It's the part that I've been having trouble. I found out, like, for example, when we were going back on my memories and stuff, when I try to dig up a memory, it don't seem to be as intense as if I'm surprised by oh, like someone brings up someone of dying of cancer or something like that, something that relate, or kidney cancer in general, I feel like it's triggered a lot harder than when I'm trying to dig the memory up myself. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah. So if you play the memory in your mind, does it trigger you as much, or you have to actually hear the commercial?
More so that I have to hear it.
Look on your computer for a commercial about kidney cancer and start playing it and see what it does to you. Okay?
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm on my phone right now, so I don't.
Do you
Can
have
I
a
look at it?
do you have a computer next to you?
Okay. Yes, I found a pretty good one,
Okay, play it
and
out
it's
loud.
more. Yeah, it's more the prognosis of the kidney cancers. You know,
You want to play it, or is
because
it just reading
I
it?
yeah yeah, reading like stages 1 and 2, uh, describe cancers, which tumors are in the kidney. I had stage 2 cancer, which means the tumor is growing and is larger than 7 centimeters across. Um, Stage 1, 81%, 5-year survival. Stage 2, 74%. Stage 3, 53%. Stage 4, 8%.
How you feeling?
Yeah, definitely more triggered. Not, yeah, my palms are sweaty.
0 to 10, how strong?
I would say like a 7, and I think it's just because I'm doing it and haven't been surprised by it. I think that makes a big difference for some reason on me getting like triggered out of nowhere. I don't know why, but it seems worse when it just hits you, like surprised by it. Then it's like, oh, then I really feel sick about it. I think the reason it's not a 10 right now is because I know I'm looking for it.
Okay, feel the 7. Where do you feel it? You have sweaty palms. What else?
In my stomach.
What does it feel like in your stomach? Is it like knots? Is it like a big heavy thing? Is it like butterflies? Is it
More kind of heavy and a little butterfly.
does it have a color attached to it?
I would say red.
Does it have a shape attached to it?
Round.
Is it 3 dimensional, 2 dimensional?
More three-dimensional.
Is it inside your body, outside your body, or somewhere in between?
Inside.
Does it have a temperature attached to it?
Warm.
What's the overall emotion that you're feeling?
Anxiety.
Okay, take it all out. Put it, excuse me, put it on that shelf that's right in front of you. Very strong shelf. Okay, and push it to the side where your past resides. What do you think about your timeline? Okay, now go to your good place. Where's your good place?
Yep, it's on the ocean, on the condo with my wife and my son.
Okay, put yourself over there. Smell the ocean, hear it, feel the sand under your feet, feel the relaxation, the good times, being with your family, spending quality time together. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Make it as strong as you can. So on a scale from 0 to 10, where 10 is the highest, 0 is the least, I want you to feel that at 20. And as you're doing that, I want you to hold on to your wrist. Okay, when you got it really, really strong as you possibly can, let go of your wrist, let go of the feeling. Okay. You draw that picture of the football player on the wall? That your son drew it?
Actually, I think it's just a sticker or
I see, okay.
metal piece. Yep, it's not. It's like a little metal piece.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Okay, go back in. Feel the good place. Feel it as strong as you can. See it, hear it, smell it, taste it, as if you were there right this very moment. You got it really strong. Grab your wrist. Make it even stronger. And let go of your wrist. And let go of the feeling. You from Ohio?
Yep. I'm a
Okay.
big Ohio State Buckeye fan.
Ah, see, okay, yeah, last time I saw you having the Buckeye t-shirt on.
That's probably 80% of my wardrobe.
Okay.
Ohio State fanatic.
Ohio State fanatic. Okay, pretty good. Grab your wrist, see how it makes you feel.
Yep, I feel okay.
Feel good? Not just okay?
Yep. I
Okay.
mean, not stressed or anything of that sort.
To make you feel good, like you did when you were at the ocean with your family in the condo. That's where I wanted
Yeah,
to
I
be.
think about it a little bit, yes, but yeah.
Okay. And I want you to just take a look over there at all that stuff on the shelf. And how does that feel now?
I feel a little bit, but not intense.
Okay. Imagine a tree in front of you. What would happen to that tree if I stuck my hand in and I pulled it out by its roots?
It would die.
No, it wouldn't. It would turn to those wonderful football players, the Ohio State football players. Well, win everything. Okay, start tapping. Repeat after me and tap after me. Letting go of all fears.
Letting go of all fears.
Letting go of all sadnesses.
Letting go of all sadnesses.
Letting go of all emotional traumas.
Letting go of all emotional traumas.
Letting go of the helplessness.
Letting go of the helplessness.
Letting go of the hopelessness.
Letting go of the hopelessness.
Letting go of the no control.
Letting go of the no control.
Letting go of the trapped feelings.
Letting go of the trapped feeling.
Letting go of the judgments.
Letting go of the judgment.
Letting go of the heavy.
Letting go of the heavy.
Letting go of the round.
Letting go of the round.
Letting go of the warm.
Letting go of the warm.
Letting go of the anxieties.
Letting go of the anxiety.
Letting go of the sweaty palms.
Letting go of the sweaty palms.
Letting go of the fears.
Letting go of the fears.
Let it all go.
Let it all go.
Safe to let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to let it go.
I let go of the conflicts.
Let go of the conflict.
Wanting to let it go.
Wanting to let it go.
Afraid to let it go.
Afraid to let it go.
Not knowing how to let it go.
Not trying to let it go.
Not knowing how to let it go.
Not knowing how to let it go.
Just let it go.
Just let it go.
But who would I be without it?
Who would it be without it?
It's been with me for so long.
It's been with me for so long.
I've always been a hypochondriac.
I've always been a hypochondriac.
I wouldn't know myself without it.
I wouldn't know myself without it.
I'd still be me.
It'd still be me.
Just be healthier.
Just be healthier.
Happier.
Happier.
More control of my life.
More control of my life.
More able to enjoy my life.
More able to enjoy my life.
To enjoy my life, my family,
Enjoy my life, my family,
and all the good times together.
and all the good times together.
Let everything else go.
Let everything else go.
Safe to let it go. Time to let it go. Time to heal. Time to let it all go. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I choose to let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's go. It's time to heal. I let it go now. Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Go to that good place out in the ocean, in the condo, with your family, with your wife, with your child. Smelling the ocean, feeling the spray in your face, feeling the sand underneath your feet. the sun on top shining down, and say peace. Okay, go back. Look at that advertisement for cancer, telling you all about it.
The American Cancer Society reports the following 5-year survival rates according to stage. Stage 1, 81%. Stage 2, 74%. Stage 3, 53%. Stage 4, 8%. Type of treatment you receive largely depends on the stage of your cancer.
What's going on inside of you?
It's not as strong.
But what is it?
I would say like a 4, because I don't feel sick. I got the butterflies a little bit. I would say a 4 or 5. But
Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to follow my finger with your eyes only, okay? And tell me, as you're thinking about the cancer, about only 8% chance of living if you have stage 4, where does it feel the worst?
probably to the top right.
So over here,
Yep.
okay. And I want you to think about the ocean, the condo, your family, feel the spray, smell it, feel the sand under your toes, feel the sun shining down, and follow my finger and see where does it feel the best.
Probably the bottom left.
So down here, where is it? Where am I? Right here. Okay. Now what I want you to do is just follow my finger with your eyes. Don't move your head or anything. Okay, I'm gonna do this really fast. And go. Wait, which was the second one that we did? Second one was the condo. Okay, so we're starting up here.
Yep.
And follow along. And now blink 10 times fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll go back. Start reading that article again. See what's different, see what's changed. How are you feeling?
It's definitely not overwhelming right now. I feel like it's taken me a little bit longer to try to pull the trigger up. Like normally it's hard for me to keep going and going. Normally if I see anything that's kidney cancer related specifically, I pretty much stop in my tracks. I'm not trying to dig any farther, not look for any bad things, because then they get stuck in my head. I think of that specific number or specific, that's just how my mind has always worked. So
But
far I feel like scrolling down and stuff.
and it's not doing it to you now.
Not near as bad. I'm not saying it puts a smile on my face, but it's not. I feel like I could eat a sandwich without getting sick. Also, So
Okay, so 0 to 10, what's your number now?
I would say like a 3. like it's something still there, but it.
Okay, so what I want you to
I
do
can tell.
is put the 3 on one side, and then whatever picture represents for you, that 3. Okay? Not sure what it is, what the picture is, but you know what it is, right?
The picture for now. What am I trying to
What you're
picture?
doing is you're making an image, a pictorial representation for the feeling that you get. We
The
see a 3.
anxiety feeling.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be pictorial, it can also be a feeling, not necessarily pictorial. However you feel it, see it, or hear it.
It's hard to picture it. It's for me. I believe it's more feelings
Okay.
inside me.
So
It's hard to.
feel the feelings. Okay, the feeling of a 3. And now I want you to go to the condo. See your wife there with you, your son there with you. Maybe you're going out to the beach with them, splashing in the water, maybe building sandcastles, whatever it is you like to do at the beach with them over there. Maybe have a
Uh,
cookout.
Throwing football with my son on the beach.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Okay, make it up as high as you can. From 0 to 10, make it a 20. Got it? Okay. Go back to the feeling that you have about the kidney cancer. What's your number now?
Oh gosh, maybe a 2. I noticed, luckily, because normally when someone else says just the word kidney cancer, I get this spike of adrenaline or whatever, and just saying it out of the blue, and I wasn't expecting it. It wasn't near as intense, which is a which is a good sign because normally if someone else would happen to say that word specifically, I would. That's when I get this intense spike, like trigger, like oh gosh, just sick to my
Okay.
stomach, almost drop to my knees, anxiety. Now, when you just said that, really,
What's your number?
I would say like a 2. I knew something was there, it, but it just wasn't intense.
Okay, go back to the beach playing football. Good times. I used to play with my big brother football. It was a lot of fun. Feel it. Feel the ball swooshing through the air. Hear it. Feel how it feels when it lands and you catch it. Kidney cancer. 8% chance of living if you have stage 4. What's your number?
1 or 2 still. I still felt just a little. I felt like it was right through here, a little. Oh
Okay.
gosh, maybe like a couple flies left and of them. If that makes sense.
Go back to the football. Amp it up. Do you ever have other kids join in the game or adults?
Yep, my wife.
Make it more fun?
Yep.
Okay, amp it up as much as you can. Make the colors brighter, make the smells stronger, make the feelings stronger. Kidney cancer. 8% chance of living. You have stage 4. What happened now?
I would say it's closer down to a 1. That one didn't trigger quite as much.
Okay, good. Back to the beach. See your wife and your son joining in. You're all having fun together. Make it a bigger, brighter, stronger, the best picture you can possibly have. Make it a 30 now, not just a 20. Feel those good feelings of togetherness with your family, the good times. Kidney cancer, 8% chance of living. What's it at now?
Oh gosh, I'm having problems letting that last little bit go. Don't get me
Okay,
wrong.
no, it's fine, it's fine. No apologies necessary. Point to where you feel it.
Right in here.
Notice it has a color attached to it. What's the color?
I'd say red still.
Okay, now I want you to point to where you see it outside of you.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I want you to point to where you see it outside of you.
Oh,
Okay, with your two hands, I want you to show me how big it is. Okay, take your two hands and put an outline around it so I know how big it is.
about like that.
Okay, we're going to play with it a little bit just to make sure that your subconscious knows that we're taking it off of autopilot. So go ahead, take it by the two sides and stretch it out as big as you can without touching you, far away from you, but big, big, big. Does it feel better or worse?
Probably better.
Okay, now while it's so big, I want you to bring it all the way up close so that it's touching your body, but keep it big. Better or worse?
Maybe a little worse.
And now while it's still touching your body, I want you to shrink it down to the size of a postal stamp. Okay, is it better or worse?
Probably a little better.
And now while it's still the size of the postal stamp, I want you to put it back out to where it was in the first place. Is it better or worse?
A little bit better.
And now make it back to the normal size again,
Okay.
the way it was at the beginning. Just stretch it out a little bit with your hands to make it the same size it was at the beginning. I want you to make a big black frame around it. Now, you're probably too young to remember those old televisions that had the little switch at the bottom. You remember the contrast button? You know what I'm talking about? You were too young.
Nope, I do remember those.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to play around with that contrast button and white out the screen and see if that makes it feel better or worse.
About the same.
And now I want you to black out the screen and see if it feels better or worse.
That feels a little better.
Okay, so leave it black. Now I want you to notice that the pointer finger on your dominant hand turns into a magic stylus. And this black framed black box turns into a magic scrolling board. What I want you to do is with your pointer finger, that one that turned into a magic stylus, I want you to write down on this scrolling board all the lessons you need to learn from this so that you can keep the lessons and let the feeling go. Some of my clients know that they're done when the ink runs out. Some of them know they're done when their finger stops writing. Doesn't make a difference how you know you're done as long as you know you're done. You can write anything you want, as much as you want, in any language you want, any direction you want. You don't even have to know what you're writing. Your subconscious mind will. So just go ahead and keep writing until you know that you're done. Okay, now I want you to shrink it down. One direction. Go ahead, shrink it down. Shrink it down the other direction. Then put it up over your head and hammer it to the past. Now try to bring it back. See what happens instead.
The anxious feeling, or
Yeah. Kidney cancer. %8 chance of living if you have stage 4.
it's still there, but very little. Like, I have to really try to focus on it to feel it, I guess. It's not.
Okay, point.
Normally, I don't have to obviously try it all. It hits my body usually pretty hard. There ain't no trying to find it. It hits me like a ton of bricks normally. But now, yep, when you say it, it's just like this very like dull. Like, I notice something shift when you say it still, basically.
So point.
So I know something's still there, but it's not just, like I said, it's not crippling or intense now at all.
Point to where you feel it.
I'd say right here still. It's
Okay, and what color is it?
red.
Go ahead, pull it out. Pull it all out. Every last drop. Don't let any of it stay behind. Some of that stuff likes to hide. You got to search really well. Make sure you get it all. Got it all? Not yet.
Yep.
Okay, with your mind's eye, knows what color it is now.
Red still.
Okay, knows it has a spin to it. Which way is it spinning?
Right.
Take it by the two sides, make it be the opposite of what it was in every possible way. Spinning it faster and faster and doubling the speed, doubling the amplitude, doubling the magnitude. Go on, spin it. Doubling the frequency. Keep doubling it over and over again till you know it can never go back to the way it's working and get better and better the way it is now. When you got it for all the right reasons, slam it right back into your body, shocking your system as you do. Any sensations, any feelings like a feeling of your body's way of letting go of the old, allowing the new. Don't try to stop it. Don't try to change it. Just let your body process through. And just like a snake sheds its skin when it takes on a new skin, just like a computer sheds its old programs when it takes on a new program, allow your body to shed all the old programs that support that program of that fear, of that triggering, and allow it to install inside all the new programs that support this new program that you've just installed inside. When you know you've got it for all the right reasons, try to bring it back. See what happens instead. Kidney cancer. 8% chance of living with stage 4.
I still feel a tiny bit. I
Okay,
can't seem to get it last time.
and that's okay. Is it okay to work on this?
But this is, I know, like, this is the hardest fear I've ever dealt with in my life also. I know this ain't like the same fear as like, well, I got hit in football or something in high school. Like, this is...
Okay, no, this is fine. What I want you to do now is I want you to feet flat on the floor, hands in your lap, breathe in deeply, let out with a sigh. One more time, breathe in deeply, let out with a sigh. What I want you to do is I want you to go deep, deep down into the center core energy of that feeling that you feel right there in your middle when I say the words kidney cancer. And when you get there, I want you to go even further down, back through the years, and through the wings of time, like through an eye of a needle, to the very first time, very first event, very first occurrence that has everything to do with that feeling that you're feeling right now when I say the words kidney cancer. And first impression, are you indoors or are you outdoors?
Outdoors.
First impression, is it daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
First impression, are you alone or with others?
Alone.
Look at the hands. Are they big boy hands or little boy hands?
Big.
How old are you there?
Same age, 39.
Okay, what's going on over there?
I envisioned the first time my doctor called me and told me standing outside the hospital that they found a kidney mass.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first image that popped up when it first began, I guess.
Okay, I want you to step into the doctor and see what he's feeling right now.
Okay.
What's he feeling?
I want to say sympathy,
Okay. And what are you feeling?
um, shock.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to pull that shock out of the picture that you see in front of you. Just pull all that shock out. Got it all?
Yep.
Nose has a color to it. What color is it?
Some reason white I feel, or clear, like
Okay.
white.
Nose has a spin. Which way is it spinning?
Towards me.
Take it by the two sides, make it be the opposite of what it was in every possible way, spinning it faster and faster and doubling the speed. Go on, spin it, doubling it again, doubling the speed, doubling amplitude, doubling magnitude, doubling frequency. Keep doubling it over and over again until you know it can never go back to its work. Let it get better and better the way it is now. When you got it for all the right reasons, slam it right back into where you took it out from. Any sensations, any things you might be feeling are just your body's way of letting go of the old, allowing the new. Don't try to stop it. Don't try to change it. Just let your body process through. And when you got it for all the right reasons, try to bring it back. See what happens instead. What are we seeing him now? What's he feeling now?
Um, Harder to find it, harder to think about it, but
But, where's that but? That negates
um,
everything beforehand.
kind of trying to replay a couple memories that spike it.
Okay, but in that memory at this point, you can't spike it anymore by itself, can you?
Getting a lot tougher. Like I have to feel like I got to search deeper, to
You have to search for more methods of bringing it up. This memory doesn't do it for you anymore, does it? The moment you have to go searching for other memories, it means that this memory doesn't make you feel that way anymore. Right?
yeah, I would say so. I feel like there's probably, I guess, a bunch of memories along the way Um, I mean, obviously over the last year, just
So why don't you bring all those memories together? What's the overall feeling, emotion that you feel when you look at all those memories?
it, it's not much. Uh,
Because you should be working really hard to get it.
yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot harder than I normally would have to. Yes, absolutely.
So how true is it now, kidney cancer? I'm going to die from it and I'm going to suffer from it beforehand. How true does that feel? Say the words.
I felt a little bit.
Say the words out loud. I'm going to die from kidney cancer.
Die from kidney cancer.
What does it do inside?
I'm going to suffer from kidney cancer. It's still a little bit.
Start tapping. Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Safe to let it go.
All the conflicts.
All the conflicts.
All the fears.
All the fears.
There's nothing to fear besides fear itself.
There's nothing to fear but fear itself.
I'm done with the kidney cancer.
I'm done with the kidney cancer.
I choose to enjoy my life.
I choose to enjoy my life.
To enjoy my family.
To enjoy my family.
My wife and my child.
My wife and my child.
To the utmost.
To the utmost.
To enjoy Ohio.
To enjoy Ohio.
To enjoy football.
To enjoy football.
To enjoy the ocean.
To enjoy the ocean.
And vacations.
Vacation.
Playing football on the beach.
Playing football on the beach.
I choose to enjoy it all.
I choose to enjoy it all.
It's safe to enjoy it.
It's safe to enjoy it.
It's time to enjoy it.
Time to enjoy it.
I let go of the fears.
Let go of my fears.
And I take my power back.
I take my power back.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
We're all safe.
We're all safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Go back to the condo, on the beach, playing football. You, your wife, your son, laughing, having fun. And say peace. Okay. Kidney cancer. Say it again. I'm going to die from kidney cancer. How does it feel? How true? 0 to 10. What's your number?
Die from kidney cancer.
Going to suffer from kidney cancer.
I'm going to suffer and die from kidney cancer.
0 to 10. What's your number?
It's low now.
What's low? 0 to 10.
Sometimes it's hard for me to put a number on it, but it's like low, like 1 or 2, like a.
Okay. Feel that 1 or 2. Know where you feel it, how you feel it, and start tapping. I'm going to die and suffer from kidney cancer.
I'm going to die and suffer from kidney cancer.
Tap as you're saying it. I'm going to die and suffer from kidney cancer.
Suffer and die from kidney cancer.
Let it go.
Let it go.
I let go of the conflicts.
Let go of the conflict.
I forgive anybody and everybody
I forgive everybody and everybody
who helped give me that fear.
who helped give me that fear.
They did the best they could with what they had inside.
They did the best they could what they had inside.
But it's not mine.
not mine.
And so I give it back to them,
So I give it back to them
because forgiving
because forgiving
is forgiving it back,
is forgiving it back.
that which was not mine in the first place.
Back which was not mine in the first place.
I let it go.
For
I
every
let it
dream
go.
Time to let it go. Time to let it go. Time to heal. I don't need a more anxious let it go right now. I'm safe. It's safe to go. It's safe to be healthy. It's safe to live my life to the fullest. It's safe to be happy with my child and my wife. It's safe to have the good times, the vacations, and everyday life as well. Just enjoy life in every possible way. To gratitude for all the things I have. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm safe. We're all safe. It's safe to be safe. Grab your wrist, breathe in, blow out. Go to the beach, go to the ocean, play football, feel the feel of the ball in your hand, and say peace. Okay. Say the words again. I'm going to suffer and die from kidney cancer.
I'm going to suffer and die from kidney cancer.
What's your number?
Kidney cancer.
Don't think about the beach when you're doing that.
If I'm trying to.
Don't think about the ocean or the football playing. Don't hear the laughter of your son and your wife. Don't hear the waves. Don't smell the salty water. Don't feel the spray on your face. Don't feel the feel of that football in your hand as it lands right there when your son throws it to you.
It's getting a lot harder to try to trigger it.
Kidney cancer, kidney cancer. 8% chance of living, kidney cancer.
Gosh,
Hmm?
it's very light. It's palms actually aren't sweaty at all, and that's
So what I want you to do now is I want you to go back to 5 minutes before your doctor gave you that prognosis. And I want you to tell your younger self, younger Blake, I'm from the future, and I know how to change the past. We've got special tools. I learned it in the past few weeks. Make him believe it. Did he believe you?
yeah.
And then tell him that no matter what happens, he is never, ever, 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 ever going to be alone. Because you're going to be right there with him, helping him, guiding him, teaching him, supporting him, loving him, holding him, hugging him. And then tell him all the things that you just learned now so that he can have it at that very moment when he needed it most. And let the information go right down to the level of the DNA so it can be expressed automatically, naturally, and effortlessly whenever he needs it without having to even think about it. Okay. And then what I want you to do is I want you to play out that timeline, the timeline of your life, during the time that you were sick, and the time afterwards when you're ready, considered to be in remission and healthy. And I want you to see on that timeline how there's some positive things, probably some smiles and laughs and hugs with your family. But there's also some less than positive things, the ones that you know about and the ones your other conscious mind knows about. But with all that new information that you just gave him, with all that information and knowledge that you instilled right into his DNA that expressed automatically, naturally, and effortlessly without having to think about it, those less than positive experiences start to hop on over to the positive side. And I want you to keep playing that timeline over and over and over and over. Not once, not twice, not 10 times, not 100 times, but thousands of times at the speed of thought. Each time the timeline getting a little bit stronger, the new one, the alternate one, the parallel one. Each time the one that you rewrite getting stronger, bigger, and better, till there's no less than positive experiences left. They've all hopped on over to the positive side. And then as you continue to replay it in your mind, seeing your mind light up like a Christmas tree with all the neurons creating new pathways to these new memories that you've just created. And every time you go through that memory, that timeline gets stronger and stronger. More and more lights go flashing on as more and more neuronal connections are being created. So many that you wouldn't possibly be able to ever break them again. And keep doing it till you know that you got it.
Okay.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to step out of your body and go 7 days into the future on your timeline. And step into the Blake of the future of 7 days. See what he sees, hear what he hears, feel what he feels. And notice specifically what happens when he's walking by and suddenly on the radio there's some commercial with a warning about kidney cancer. And see what his reaction is, see what's different, see what's changed. Give me a report back.
My first thought is saying it's okay.
Okay.
It won't define you.
That's correct. And now step on out of his body and go 1 month, 7 days into the future. And step into the Blake of that time. See what he sees, hear what he hears, feel what he feels. See him go through a normal day. And as you know, there's lots of commercials about cancer out there, giving you warnings of all sorts. And see what happens as he hears them. What's different in his reaction?
I feel that he not react in anger or sadness as much. That it's just words. It's not a sentence. Just let the words pass like the wind, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Good for
Don't
him.
let it consume you like it always has.
Okay. Is he managing that?
Yes, I see a smile on it, like a smirk.
Good. And now step out of his body and go 1 year, 1 month, 7 days into the future. And step into the Blake of that time. See what he sees, hear what he hears, feel what he feels. And as you know, there's all sorts of commercials out there all the time giving you warnings. What's going on in his mind as he hears them, or doesn't he hear them anymore?
Like it's becoming definitely more a thing of the past now, that it was a distant memory.
Mm-hmm. Good.
It's starting to move on with his life.
Mm-hmm.
Grateful.
Excellent.
His son be a year older.
Mm-hmm. What's he doing with his son?
He's at his basketball practice,
Cool.
watching his son do what he loves. This time he's able to truly enjoy it, appreciate the moment. Because
Excellent.
the old Blake never used to be able to do that. The new Blake, he's taking in the little moments that are important in life and just being thankful for it.
Excellent.
God,
He's gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom, hasn't he? He's gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom, hasn't he? That what,
yeah,
so what I want you to do is I want you to live out a week in his life, and as you're doing it, have the future Blake download into you all that wisdom, all that knowledge that he's gained. Let it go straight to the level of your DNA to be expressed whenever you need it without having to think about it. Just like your hair grows without thinking, just like your fingernails grow without thinking. Allow all this information that's encoded now in your DNA to be expressed all the way up to the thought and talk level whenever you need it, wherever you need it, in the moment, effortlessly and naturally.
okay.
Now step out, give him a big hug, tell him how much you can't wait to meet him in another 1 month, 1 year, 1 month, 7 days, and come on back to the present day. In a moment, not yet, but a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And as I do, you can slowly open your eyes to this new reality that you've just created for yourself, a reality where you can enjoy all the good moments. You can be in the present, enjoying the good times with your family. You can enjoy each of the little things, be grateful for them, and not have to worry about all the rest of it. Number one, knowing that all my messages to you and all your messages to your subconscious mind are just going to grow stronger and stronger, bigger and bigger, better and better with every breath you take and every beat of your heart. Number two, knowing that you did the work, you faced your fears, you deserve the rewards. They're my gift to you. Number three, knowing that for every problem in your life that might come up, your other than conscious mind will always come up with the three very best solutions that will allow you to go back to being that awesome self that you were created to be. Number four, like a splash of cool spring water refreshing your face with every drop that touches it. Number five, feeling alive, ready to thrive. Open your eyes at the rate and speed that you're ready to meet this new world you've created for yourself. How you feeling?
I got a couple tears in my eyes this time, thinking, uh, I when I especially when I think into the future and see my son, like how grateful that feels. Like my God,
Yeah.
like not everyone gets that
Nope.
opportunity, but when I feel it and actually see it, like seeing my son grow old, that's I guess was my biggest fear of not seeing him grow up now. And when I vision myself there, I get this feeling of like, just thank you, Lord, for giving me this opportunity. And if it's just watching him play basketball or get his license, whatever it is, I'm going to appreciate it.
Excellent.
Yes, but wow, what an emotional roller coaster ride. It's like
Yeah.
you're sad, you're almost tears of joy. It's just it's an emotional roller coaster ride. I'll say that.
All right, so let me tell you one more thing here. Your body will always choose to feel good if you give it the opportunity. Okay? So,
Maybe that's where the healing powers come from.
yeah. So
I
if you can focus on the gratitude, if you can focus on the good times, on your watching your son grow up, all those little things that bring you so much joy, you'll collapse the bad feelings.
if I can see it, and that's where I know I need to stick with it, and because I've always been the opposite. I've always focused on what can go wrong and not what can go right.
That's
And
right. Yeah, exactly.
I know how I feel when I focus on the good. It's a lot better feeling than focusing on
Bad.
that bad, scary stuff. Yes,
Right.
it's not fun. That's just how I've always been, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully this is my path to a different Blake, I guess.
Yep.
That maybe you know, I maybe that diagnosis ultimately in the end could have been the best thing in my life, as weird as that sounds saying.
Yep. That's the gift. That's the
Because
gift.
I'm right here talking to you right now. If it wasn't for that, I can promise you, I'd be living the same life, the same patterns, just
Mm-hmm.
not, not wanting to change or care to change. So I know this in my heart that something serious is the only thing that would get me to really want to change. So
Right.
maybe it's like I said, in a weird way, it was a calling or a sign to
Mm-hmm.
get it together, and you need to change your life.
Yep. Yep. Excellent. Beautiful.
Boy, yeah, boy, man.
Okay.
Good.
So next time we're going to hear some more good stuff, and
Yeah,
we'll see what else there's to work on. Okay.
that sounds awesome. When did you want me to or set it up, or what are you
Okay.
thinking? Like, are you like a week at a time or 2 days? Like, does it? What would you?
It doesn't necessarily matter, but when you are working, we have a bit more of a problem, don't we? Because what time do you get out of work?
Because I don't normally get out of work till 4.
Don't forget, if you like this video, leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel, or subscribe to my newsletter. The address is right down below over there. Have a great week.